Hello and welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. If you're new, please like, share, subscribe. And if you like this message, just click like. This is going to be a reading for how your twin flame or soulmate feels about you currently. Okay, so I am going to ask some questions. This is past, present, future. I like to tap in on past, present, and future to see what has changed, what has shifted, what's going on. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is how they feel about you, your twin flame or your soulmate. Okay, so first question I have for the past spirit: what was the connection between the viewer and their soulmate or twin flame in the past? And the High Priestess came out, as well as the Fool. Let's see. The High Priestess, the Fool, the Moon. Oh my gosh, all the majors. The Hangman. Oh my goodness. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is telling me there was a lot of passion. Okay, there was a lot of like eye-opening kind of energies that came about when you first met your twin flame soulmate. So with the High Priestess, it's almost in a sense, it's telling me you had some kind of knowing as far as like how you felt about this person or they felt about you. And what I mean about knowing, it's almost as if I feel like they were just very drawn to you and you were very drawn to them. And it was almost like that feeling of, like that moment where, like, where have you been? I've been looking for you all my life. Where have you been? And almost having that kind of feeling of knowing each other. Okay, that's what the High Priestess is telling me. With the Fool, it was very much like a new beginning. Like, if you look at this, it's almost like a new beginning with this person. Almost in a sense where you made them feel, he or she made you feel, or you made them feel like it was just so positive and so beautiful. I'm feeling a sense of like on a spiritual side kind of feeling. Perhaps maybe one of you was more spiritual than the other, but you sort of brought some kind of light to the table for this person, where you sort of sparked this kind of interest as far as wanting to transform themselves, if that makes a sense. Okay, and there was something in the past that was hidden. It could have been hidden from both of you. And so guys, this is a general read. Take what resonates with you, and I'm getting a lot of energies coming in right now. So with the Moon card here, it's almost of having some intuition and some kind of clarity, but it was somehow blocked. Okay, with it's almost as if things were being exposed to both of you, just at a really quick rate, a really fast rate. And it caused, I'm sensing fear. There's fear here. If you look at the card, there's the image in the water, and it's just telling me there was fear. Perhaps it was just a feeling of just being too real. Okay, like scary, vulnerable. I feel like vulnerability came out. Okay, and so this led either you or your love interest, your soulmate, twin flame, whichever, in a place where they were maybe really, I want to say, contemplating the connection, just feeling as if they needed answers, or it really, I feel like it just came into a stop with the Hangman and trying to learn from this connection, because I do feel like there is a knowing. With the High Priestess, there's a knowing of each other. So it could be that when you met each other, the reason you have this feeling for knowing each other is because it's been a past life relationship. Yes, okay, it's like a past life relationship that there's a bond between both of you that was so close, And with the Queen of Wands here, this is passion. This is a queen. It's not a page or a princess, or, you know, it's a queen. So this is telling me that there was a lot of true emotion, a lot of passion and just love. And it was like dead on immediate for both of you. And this is the connection in the past when you first met, okay? So it's like all wrapped up into one. And it was destiny. It wasn't a coincidence that you met this person, because all these majors came up. It was like something that was written in the stars, and you were drawn together, okay? But I do feel like for whatever reason, one of the parties ended it, okay? It came to a halt because I feel like it was just an abundance of emotion that just came in so quickly. And there could have been some secrets and maybe some lies. I feel like there wasn't a true honesty. I mean, this person wasn't lying to you in any sense. It's just maybe they weren't being honest with themselves. That's what it is. So, because I feel like one of you is so much lighter than the other, and it almost like a yin and yang. But the person who left this connection and came to a halt, this person was, they're telling me, scared, feared, really just overwhelmed, because I feel like the person that is on the lighter side, it could be you, the viewer, just was like a light and they were dark. And so in a sense, almost I'm getting like they just didn't believe the connection was real and almost not deserving, okay? And so that was in the past. So let's check out in the present what the connection is. But I do feel like it was an immediate connection that was full of passion. Early on, just a lot of passion. This person is a caring person. This person is a very loving, tender person. And I am sensing that this person is this way with you, but not this way with others. Because of the knowing of each other in the past life, I feel as if this person really let out this emotion really fast and then sort of withdrawed it. Because of the sense that your energies knew each other, I feel it was so easy to express this kind of love really fast. And I'm saying it happened really fast. I feel it. But then they sort of shut it off and had to go back and somehow figure things out with the Hangman and contemplation. But I feel like this person felt like there was a new beginning with you in the past, okay? But it was sort of scary because, like I said, this person doesn't act like this with everybody. Something about you, because you're so light and airy and spiritual, just attracted them. And they really had the sense of transformation early on and wanting to be a better person for you. But I feel like they put a stop to it because they felt as if they were not good enough, if that makes any sense. Okay, that's just what they're telling me. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, perhaps maybe you made them feel like they would have to change their ways in order to be with you. That's just what I'm sensing. Okay, so Spirit, in the present, what is the connection in the present between this couple, this twin flame soulmate couple? What is the connection? In the present, please. In the present, what is the connection? Yeah, it's almost like you made them feel like they had a calling for them to be more spiritual. And it was something that was just overwhelming. Yeah, okay, so in the future, in the present. In the present, this person, there's temperance. There's a lot of healing. With temperance, this is telling me that there's been a lot of healing that is either being nudged for this person to make, and perhaps maybe they've been avoiding it for a while. but I feel like in the present they're being nudged to let go and release and surrender to this connection. And it goes both ways. I feel like it could be healing for both parties, not just one party. Okay, it's like a unit. Okay, and so perhaps you or your love interest, with the Four of Pentacles that came out next, it's holding on. One of you is holding on, and look at this person is holding on to someone. See, it's love. This is about love. It's not about money. It's about really trying to work out the kinks within themselves and healing themselves, and still sort of having you there, not letting go. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, and this is in the present. How the connection is in the present. And so in the present also, the Lovers, oh, I love it. See, so there's some kind of shift that has happened from the past when you first met, where it did happen very quickly, and you know, one of the parties left because there was just so much vulnerable love, unconditional love for you. Okay, so they left, and so now they're having a realization, holy crap, this is my twin flame. This is my love. Like, see, together you guys hold the key to evolving into like a higher vibration and healing the world, because it is a twin flame connection. I feel it very powerful. So when you come together and you choose love, perhaps this person is realizing now in the present that they must choose love because this connection is not going anywhere. And perhaps they keep seeing it everywhere. Okay, so perhaps you're not in contact with this person, but I feel that even though you're not in contact with the person, I feel as if they're just getting bombarded from the universe, from the spirit side of everything, that, you know, they're seeing signs and realizing, oh my God, I really got to choose this person. I really got to get myself together for this person. And with the Ten of Pentacles, this is a realization of having a happy home together. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is where you have everything, and it's a happy environment wherever you are, with whom you are with. And so perhaps this person in the past is really healing, and allowing and receiving this kind of love to come in. Okay, because for some reason they were hardened in the past. They were very hardened, even though they met you, and I feel like this person was a darker side and you were a lighter side, and it's almost like mixing vinegar and water. You sort of don't mix, but opposites do attract. And I feel like this person now is realizing, oh my God, I could truly be happy with this person because this is my love. This is the love of my life. Okay, and I love that this came out right now. And I do feel like there is inner healing that needs to take place in order to let this cup pour. Let this cup be shared with you. There's a lot of healing and letting go, but there is movement here. There's movement here with this Temperance. Okay, and it needs patience and really surrendering yourself to allow this kind of love to come in. So I do sense like both parties are holding on. It's not just a one-sided situation here. It is something that creates a happy medium for both of you. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. So it's something that does create happiness within both of you. And so I do sense like in the present, if you haven't heard from this person, it's because they're healing and they know where they belong. With the High Priestess that came out in the very beginning, this is a knowing. This is a knowing of who you guys are, okay, together. And it's beautiful. I just feel like a beautiful energy right now. So let's see where it is going to be in the future, okay? Spirit, for the love interest and the twin flame and the soulmate, what is the connection in the future, please? In the future. Okay. All right. I see. Oh, I love this. Okay, so this is the Nine of Wands, and this is letting go, releasing, giving in to the relationship, to the connection. Okay, so in the future, there's this healing that has taken place. Okay, and it is a nine. So a nine means it's almost completed. The cycle is almost to a completion. And so there's a lot of things that are bringing you together with this person. Okay, and with the seven of pentacles, seven of pentacles means, you know, you've taken the time and you're waiting for things to blossom. You're counting everything that you have. You're putting your ducks in a row. There is planning. There is planning for this to come back together as far as being healed. And I do feel like there's a lot of surrender that needs to be still met. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles is just waiting for that right time, that right opportunity to make a move on this. Because if they move too quickly, if you or this person move too quickly, it's not going to happen. There still needs some healing. But it, like I said, it is a nine, and it's moving. See, there's movement here with the butterflies and new beginning. Okay, but it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Just like preparing everything. With the Seven of Pentacles, this person that you're interested in, this twin flame, this soulmate, this person is all about getting finances. I feel like this person works a lot. I feel like this person really has come from a place where money really makes a difference. So perhaps maybe they're healing from issues about money. Okay, like letting go of this factor that to have true love, you have to have money. And I feel like this is something that needs to shift with your twin flame, your love interest. Okay. So, but I do see it happening. With the nine, it's like almost completing that cycle and in the present. In the future, I'm sorry, in the future. Okay. So, let's see. The second question I want to ask is, how did the viewer and the soulmate twin flame perceive each other in the present, in the past? I'm sorry, in the past. How did they perceive each other when they first met? In the past. Yes, thank you. So, Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of work. I feel like there was a lot of working. Perhaps maybe you met at work, okay? Let me see, one flew out. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so perhaps maybe with the Eight of Pentacles, this is something that you could have met somebody at work, okay? And then the Ten of Wands, so yes, there was almost like a feeling of you saw each other. So perhaps one of you or both of you work very hard and you see this in each other. This is how you see each other. And you saw that there could be a new beginning and you saw a lot of love. See, red means love and just passion. So perhaps you both saw each other as this could work because of the feelings that you had for each other. And then with the Eight of Swords, but there was something that's holding one back, okay? With the Eight of Swords, there's a lot of mental thinking. And then with the Page of Wands. Okay, so I feel like, okay, so when you first met each other, it was about work, okay? So you could have met at work, but you both work hard, and I could see that you both saw each other this way. But perhaps one of you, with the Eight of Swords, there was a mental blockage as far as moving forward and being able to surrender to this kind of love, because it is a kind of love that you don't find every day, and it wasn't expected. You could have even met almost like I'm hearing like it could have just meant, it was meant to be like maybe a short-term kind of fleeing kind of something that was truly unexpected, as far as maybe just coming together for a night or something like that, but then it turned out to be something more. Okay, and so then this is where there's a conflict here, because there's a lot of thinking about this relationship, and this person could be held back from going to you for this reason. Okay, but with the Page of Wands, it was like quick. Okay, it was like a quick, it could have been a person that might have been like a player. Okay, but see, when they met you, it happened very quickly, and then there was a lot of feelings of, holy crap, this person, oh my gosh, I've known this person, I feel this person. But perhaps they came into it thinking, oh, it's just gonna be a quickie, and then it's turned out to be a little bit more. Okay, and I feel like this person sees you as a really hard worker, and they somehow they appreciate that in you. Okay, this is something that drew them into you once they really got to know you and got over the step of being like a one night stand kind of a thing. They really took down their wall a little bit and started looking at you and saying, gosh, this person works hard. This person is a good person. They have a good heart. But then there's something there in the past that held them back. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so let's see what comes out. Spirit, how do they perceive each other in the present? The twin flame, soulmate, and the viewer, how do they perceive each other in the present? So in the present, there's Five of Wands. So with Five of Wands, this is just saying there could be like a feeling of loss. There could be a feeling of, if you look at the card, it's almost like and I don't want to, it is a 5, so it's like a mental kind of a thing where they're just feeling, I'm feeling distraught. I feel like there's some kind of distraught, some kind of false, perhaps maybe they felt like this was a false kind of relationship, maybe that they didn't want to carry it on, and so they put in the present, they put like a break on it. But let's clarify this, because at the bottom of the deck it's the Devil, so perhaps they're being held back by someone, and that's where the Eight of Swords is coming in over here, where someone is holding them back. And with the Five of Wands, it's like it could be an energy of arguing and not seeing things clearly. Okay, and with the Devil, of course, there could be some kind of codependency, or some kind of someone holding them back. Okay, yeah, let's see what's at the top. Two of Swords, there's a decision. So in the present, they could be ready to cut someone out. Okay, if they're with someone else, it could be in a sense where they're thinking, oh my gosh, I need to cut this person out in order so that I could go back together with this beloved, my beloved. Okay, but let's clarify this Five of Wands, because this is a feeling that they have inside, and I'm feeling like uncertain at this point right now. They're uncertain. Spirit, please clarify the Five of Wands on how they perceive each other in the present, how they perceive. Oh, and it flew out. Okay, here we go. So the Chariot, see, there's movement. This Chariot is saying, okay, you're gonna have victory with this person. See the red banner, it's a victory, but this is also a call for shifting and moving away from negativity. And I do feel like this person is being held back by someone else. Someone else, in a sense that there's manipulation, because the Devil was on the bottom. There's some kind of manipulation or something where in their head they just don't feel like they are good for you. Okay, but then they have a knowing that they are. Okay, so it's very conflicted. This is a very interesting story. But with the Chariot is speaking of victory. The Chariot is speaking of having that balance where you have that yin and yang kind of balance. And there's like victory within yourself. So perhaps this person is really working on having that courage to walk away from whatever relationship they were in the past with whomever, because I feel like there was someone else involved in this connection. Okay, but there is movement towards a better state of mind, a better understanding of this connection, and just sort of being guided together. But there is movement. I do see movement here. I see movement with these cards back here. Even with the Eight of Swords, there's a movement as far as breaking free from negativity. And yeah, the Devil is still under here. So it's like still trying to release negative energies from the past. Okay. In spirit, how do they perceive each other in the future? In the future, this couple, how do they perceive each other? I feel like one of them feels like they're just darker for you. Still that kind of mental thinking. And it's just with the Chariot and the Five of Wands, it's in their head. Okay. They could be self-manipulating, like where they hold themselves back. Okay. But there's got to be a shift. Okay. And so with the Seven of Swords, yeah, I love this card because there's decisions that need to be made. There is planning. This Seven of Swords, it's almost as if they really got to get their life back together and really listen to themselves and not listen to others. It doesn't necessarily mean like, they're stealing or they're cheating. It just means that within themselves, they got to find a new beginning. And this is like, see, because look, it says hope. It says hope and reflection. Okay, so this person is having introspection right now with the Seven of Swords. And don't be surprised, because the Seven of Swords means expect the unexpected. Expect someone to come calling out of the blue. Okay. And with the Four of Wands, I love it. The Four of Wands, you guys, look at that chupa. The chupa is the four. It's pretty much what do you call it? The altar. The Four Wands represents structure and stability within a connection. And so it's a commitment. This Four of Wands is commitment. So this person is really, really trying to fix themselves in order to come back and give you this connection, this commitment that you want. Okay. And it is marriage. Believe it or not, the Four of Wands is marriage and connection. But see, this person is finding the hope and just really trying to reflect on the past and release the past. And I feel like this person is having a mental block within themselves. And they really have to come out of the shell where they think it's all about money. Okay? Because I feel like they're just used to old misconceptions that, it's all about money and not just love. But I do feel like something is happening. So expect the unexpected for this commitment to come back around. It's going to come. I do feel that it is coming. Okay. In the future. And this is like a lot of self-reflecting. And they came out like this. So in a sense, they're almost looking at each other. You see that? They're looking at each other. There's a knowing here. I feel like there's a total knowing here. For balance, soulmate. The Chariot is also a soulmate, because typically in the original rider deck, it is a white and a black lion, which represents soulmate, twin flame, a good energy, balance, alignment. Okay. My next question is, what needs to be accomplished in the past? What needed to be accomplished in order for this relationship to move forward? In the past, what needed to be accomplished for this relationship to move forward? Okay. I was going to try and put these back, but they don't want to go back in. So let's see what they are. With Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is just pretty much rebuilding oneself. Okay. Mind, body, spirit. Okay. This is where you're planting your seeds, and you're pretty much planting your future. Okay. So perhaps this person had to sort of go back and really reevaluate themselves and plant the seeds that they want. Okay. They want, with the Three of Pentacles, this is building. This is a foundation, building a firm foundation. Okay. And so I feel like this is what needed to be accomplished in the past, building a firm foundation for you to move forward. And with the Magician, yes, this is something that they're working on. You both needed to work on this relationship as far as having a new beginning together, having all the tools that you both have to create a firm foundation for each other. And the Five of Pentacles, here's another five. It's like walking away from turmoil, okay? And walking away from a feeling of being left out in the cold, resentment, letting go, releasing. So a lot of releasing needs to be done. And inner conflict, so inner conflict within themselves. And having the power to, above and below, to have this power to really manifest the true relationship that they truly want. Okay. So, and this could be for you or for your love interest. But I feel like in the past, the seeds needed to be planted. And I feel like that's what's happening. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom. See, strength. There was strength in this relationship. And at the top is the Seven of Cups. So this is like choosing better. Okay. Choosing wisely. So Spirit, what needs to be accomplished in the present for this relationship to move forward? What needs to be accomplished in the present, please? In the present, what needs to be accomplished for this relationship to move forward? Yes. What needs to be accomplished for this couple to go forward? Okay, Seven of Wands, which is beautiful because that's standing the ground. So this is saying that someone needs to stand their ground. And of course, it's the darker side of the two. It's that person needs to find that courage and that strength to stand up for themselves, for whatever is going on in their life. And I do feel like they've been wrapped up in manipulation and just a lot of, like with the Five of Wands, just a lot of restlessness inside. So pretty much healing from that, okay? But Seven of Wands is success because that means they're standing their ground and they're finding who they truly are on the inside, okay? And these are beautiful cards. Oh my gosh, I love them. They were a Christmas gift, and so I'm using them on you guys. But, so see, with the Empress, it's like standing your ground and being firm and just believing, having believe. And so this is what's happening in the present, okay? There's a belief. And I do feel like this person is being bombarded by spiritual signs and synchronicities in order for them to realize, oh my God, I got to choose love, because the Lovers is choosing love, okay? It's making your priorities to be about what truly makes you happy, okay? And I do believe that you both hold the key to this happiness, and this person is really finding themselves. So it is a very it's a powerful connection. It's very fruitful, okay? And then with the Ace of Pentacles, so this person is about the money. They want to treat you well. They want you to know that in the present they're really working on finances because they are very stuck on taking care of you. It's just what I'm hearing, okay? And it's just a new beginning. It's a new beginning. Look there's a grasshopper right there. It just means a new beginning and just strength and prosperity, okay? So this is something that perhaps they've been working on. I hear more honest, just being more honest, okay? And having a new beginning together. With the Empress, it's a very fruitful kind of relationship. It means that you have the power to manifest it to be what you truly want it to be. And this is, like I said, they planted the seeds. Either you planted the seeds when you met them, or together you planted the seeds for this relationship to move forward, okay? Spirit, what needs to be accomplished in the future for this relationship to go forward in the future? So there's truth, there's honesty here. See, I said it before. There's some kind of honesty, some kind of something that needs to be real. And it's mental clarity. It's mental clarity. It's having honesty. I feel like in the future, this person has to break down and just spill the beans. They have to spill the beans and tell you exactly how they feel. And I feel like with especially with the Five of Wands, I get a strong pull to this card right now, and how this person can come up with the words to tell you what they need to tell you, and it's gonna happen. I mean, this is in the future. This is the Ace of Swords. So there's some kind of honesty, some truth, some powerful new beginning. Okay, it's a new beginning in truth and honesty and keeping it real. It's a real relationship. So don't feel like you're delusional or it's not a good connection. It's a very twin flame connection where there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. In this soulmate connection, there's just a lot of connection and a lot of guidance together, but like I said, it takes time and needs to heal. And see, there's the devil again. So there's a lot of passion. I feel like this person has to come out and tell you, I have so much passion for you. You're so sexually attracted. I'm so sexually attracted to you. I can't get over you, almost obsessed with you. I feel like an obsession, not in a bad way, guys, and an obsession that you're probably feeling the same way with this person. And there's the Two of Cups. See, there's a pull to this connection. I just love it. With the Six of Swords, it's coming your way, babe. Whoever this is that I'm talking to, it's coming your way. I feel it. It's beautiful. And Eight of Cups, it's walking away from that sadness, the sadness of not being with you. So it's beautiful. You do have a beginning that's going to come in the future with this person if you really want it. And if you're really taking the time to manifest and see, you're going to see these seeds ripen and you'll be able to harvest them, if that makes any sense for you. Okay. So Spirit, I would like to know, in the past, what hindered this relationship in the past? Two of Swords. So a decision. What's hindered it is perhaps moving on it and really seeing it for what it is, for truth. Scissors, swords. Okay, swords are mental. It's like not deciding. Maybe this person made the wrong choice. Okay, and for now, it's like it's having clarity. Okay, so that's what hindered it, making the wrong choice. So perhaps maybe if this is your twin flame, they went with the other partner instead of you, and now, but they have clarity now. Okay. At the bottom is Judgment. So yeah, this is releasing. And at the top is the Page of Swords. So they had to learn this, okay, in the past, and that's what hindered it, and not making the right choice and keeping themselves at a crossroads and not knowing which way to go. Okay. And I feel like this is your counterpart. It's not you. So whoever is watching, this is how your counterpart is feeling and what they've gone through. Okay. So Spirit, what is in the present? What hinders this relationship in the present? What is hindering this relationship from taking form and coming together? Okay. Nine of Swords. Okay, so Nine of Swords, this is having, in this deck, it's beautiful because Nine of Swords is releasing. Nine of Swords is healing. So there's, perhaps maybe this person's a little on the slow boat to heal. But see, it is coming because it is like this person is walking away. If you see it, the way the movement is going forward. It's not going backwards. So there's healing. And with the flowers right here, it's like a new beginning. Okay. So this person is releasing things from the past. If you can look, I'm going to try and see. It's like leaving the ghost in the past and coming forward. So there's a movement towards, letting go of anxiety, letting go of mental issues that hold back. I'm sorry about that. Letting go of perhaps things that bind them as far as mentally, because swords are mental. Okay, they're cold. And oh my gosh, there's the Two of Cups. I mean, It's going to come out. I know it's going to come out. And so see, look, this person is going towards this Two of Cups, okay? Which is you and this person, okay? A lot of healing. Yeah, at the Hierophant, there's knowledge and things that are being learned. And I feel like this person is being bombarded with signs and signals. And okay, so in the future, please, in the future for this couple, what is hindering this couple in the future? In the future. The Sun. The Sun, the Devil, and the Emperor. Okay, this is not bad. The devil is not always bad, guys. The devil was just saying there's a lot of passion there. There's a lot of sexual drive that's bringing you together. Okay, so this person has gotten stronger. Both of you have gotten stronger. There's still a lot of passion here. There's a drive to come together. And with the Sun, there's nothing really stopping it. I don't feel like anything's stopping it. There's just a lot of passion and a lot of firm kind of feelings as far as rediscovering themselves, okay, for both of you. So I do feel like there is a lot of passion. And with the Sun, anything is possible. So continue to have that mentality about this relationship, okay? And so I want to know, my last question is, what is the outcome for this relationship in the past? What was the outcome? What was the outcome in the past? The outcome was, okay, 8 of Wands. So this is where it's telling me that in the past, communication was put at a halt with the 9 of Wands because there was healing that needed to be done. And see, with the Knight of Swords, it was just something that was quickly that came in quickly, but they didn't know how to really direct themselves. How can I word this? Like, it came in so fast, they didn't expect it. So they had to somehow pull back with the 9 of Wands. They had to pull back and end communication in order to heal themselves and to see things for what they are now, okay? So in the present, what is the connection in the present with this couple, please? In the present, what is the connection? What is the connection in the present, please? With the viewer and the twin flame, what is the connection in the present, please? Okay. The Star. Oh, I love it. See, this is a connection like no other. It's being guided to you by the divine. And it is something that is going to come together. Just give it time. There's a lot of, you can't walk away from this. Both of you can't walk away from this. There's a lot of love. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little shape of a heart right here. And this is just saying there's a connection. You can't spill it. Typically in the original Rider deck, there's 2 cups, you know, the water keeps flowing. This is a connection that's going to keep flowing no matter what, no matter what you do. And the Wheel of Fortune, it says it's coming soon, okay? It is coming. It's an ending of a cycle and something new is starting. And at the top is the Queen of Swords. So there's truth here, okay? There's a lot of truth. And the Queen of Swords could also mean that they're ending a relationship. They're going through divorce. They're open to what they need to do in order to come back together. And that means releasing a relationship in the past, because with the 2 of Swords in the past, they made the wrong choice. But I feel like they had to, in a sense, they had to go that route in order to see things for what they are now, okay? So Spirit, in the future, please tell me, in the future, what is the connection, or what is the outcome? I'm sorry, what is the outcome in the future with this couple? What is the outcome? What is the outcome, please? The last question was, what is the outcome? In case I said it wrong, but I wrote it down so they know what I want. With the Hermit, this is inner guidance. This is healing. In this deck, it just means that there's a lot of healing and there's knowing. There's Santa Muerte, there's a new beginning. There's a death of all in the past and the releasing, but also having a new beginning. I'll hold these cards up in a minute. I just want to know, what is the outcome? What is the outcome in the future with this couple? What is the outcome? There's a lot of peace. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of strength. And the Tower. So something has to happen in order for this to happen. There's got to be a release of that relationship that they're in. So what is one more card? Give me one more card as far as what the outcome is. What is the outcome for this connection? This twin flame, soulmate, and the viewer. What is the outcome? The World. Yeah, it's saying, it's all saying it's a new cycle. There's a new cycle. There's a cycle that is ending and the new cycle coming in. Let's see. Okay, let me get that one. Okay, so there's knowledge. There's knowledge of this connection. The Heffron is the commitment card. There's knowing, there's learning, okay? So I do sense that in the future, there is this kind of inner guidance, this guidance that brings you together, okay? And it's a lot of healing that's gone on. Like Santa Muerta, this is saying that, you know, things in the past are being let go. All the things that are in the past are in the past, and you got to live in the now. But there is a lot of love with the roses. There's a lot of love. See, there's fertility here with the pregnancy. There's a new beginning. There's the end with the Skype. There's the end to the old, okay? And so you're going to have a new beginning. And that's what all these cards are telling me. There's a Tower moment going on in the future for this person. And for yourself, too, for seeing things for the way that they are. So this is positive, because it means all this is like a true twin flame story, because all the negativity is going to be left in the past. There's a lot of healing here, and there's a lot of new beginning. And I do see commitment coming in for here, because that's what the Heffron is. It's commitment. It's untraditional. It could be in a different way of a commitment, but it's coming, and I feel like it's coming soon. So beautiful, beautiful reading. I do hope that you like it. Please leave me your comments. Let me know if anything is happening. And do expect the unexpected. It's going to drop really quick for you, okay? Thank you for sharing your time with me. Have a great day.